My name is Eric Eisner, as a producer and original financier on Hamlet 2. We were lucky enough to get it accepted to Sundance Film Festival, where John Lyons of Focus Features was smart enough and foresight into seeing how good it could play in multiple demographics. And so we're very pleased to be at this film festival with Michael and everything. We sent him a copy of it. And he really loved it, and he was nice enough to ask us to close the festival. So, I mean, that's one of the higher honors you could.
Who's the screenwriter on Hamlet?
Screenwriter was co-screenwriters between the director, Andrew Fleming, and Pam Brady, who co-wrote South Park, the two South Park movies. I guess to say the first one, Longer and Uncut. And so it's Pam Brady and Andrew Fleming.
How were you introduced to this project as a producer?
I was introduced through my agency, CAA, which was great. It came and turned around from New Line, and then it came on the open market. And Andy is rep by the same agency, and they kind of put us all together. And again, to me, when I read the script, I thought it was really a no-brainer. You know, it was very risky, and not the subject matter, and just the different nature of comedy that it was, and that it's kind of like a highbrow comedy, and it wasn't your formulaic Hollywood type movie, and to me everything about that appealed to me, and then just the script was so funny, and then getting Steve Coogan was the ultimate coup as far as talent in front of the camera, and we couldn't be more excited about the end result.
So I understand that there was quite a lot of excitement in Sundance. Could you explain a little bit about what took place there?
I call it a very surreal moment. In that when we screened it, the screening went incredibly well. I mean, it's one of those ones you're very nervous because you have 2 years of work leading up to this 2-hour screening where it determines about what people want to do with it. So I was kind of rushed out of the back and went up to a condo. You know, like those stories that they say, I lived that story, and we spent all night in one of the condos up there and accepting bids from certain individuals and then weighing out who we liked and versus their bid, etc. As far as, you want to get with someone that's going to really market it and distribute it in the way that you want to do it, and Focus, just Universal Focus, and John Lyons was really instrumental in this. It was just something they really wanted to do. And it was very clear to us in that the offers that they made that this is what we would do.
At any point during that whole process, all the way until like 6 o'clock in the morning, I guess that's when the deal was finalized, at 6?
The deal was probably finalized literally about 7 in the morning.
Around 7?
Signed, but at about 4, you decide who you're going with. So then when we weighed it all out, we're all sitting around the table, we said, okay, we're going to go with Universal. So then they call you down to their room, which is down more in Park City at the hotel, and then they lock everybody in a room with your lawyers, and they don't leave you out until you have a signed agreement.
So did you have a lot of time on site while they were filming this project? Do you have any special memories at any particular point where it was amusing to you?
The best way I think for me is that the crew really got behind it, and a crew is a lot of time is really there, and they're working, but they're not really engrossed in the project, say, as much as the lead producers or the director or the writer or the lead talent. And when we would look around and the crew was all laughing, we knew we had something. And that's a very unique thing. And we actually, an interesting tidbit is Taylor Hackford actually came down and was casting and filming a movie called Love Ranch. And he was coming to use some of our talent in New Mexico because they offer a rebate and it's a good independent market, and they have a very economic friendly thing for independent filmmakers. And he just came to me and he was like, Eric, the crew loves this movie. He goes, he's been doing it a lot longer than I have, because that's very rare. And so just that, the energy on the set, we could feel that people really enjoyed working on it because they thought it was really funny. Right. And it's just been it's been one of those things where everything lined up perfectly.
So what's going to happen now in August? I understand it's going to...
hopefully everybody's going to go buy a ticket.
It's going to be released in late August.
August 22nd, it comes out, and then August 27th, which is Labor Day, Wednesday of Labor Day, is going to come out wide.
What other projects have you been a producer on?
I actually just came from an ESPN TV show that we've done for a 4th year, and I flew from Tampa Bay, and right after this I'm going to fly to New Orleans to go meet them. So I've been working on this ESPN show for 4 years. I wrote and directed an animated movie, independent animated movie before this.
What was the name of that movie?
That was called Jake's Booty Call.
What was it?
Jake's Booty Call.
Oh, okay.
It was a an irreverent comedy in animated form, and I thought Hamlet was different. This one was much different, but again, it was one that really worked. You know, it wasn't on the scale of what Hamlet is becoming, but it got my chops in the business, and it really taught me the filmmaking thing. And I'm very proud of that one. But that's actually my first movie, which people don't realize. And on that one, I looked at every frame and was directing it, and an animation. Very tedious. You want to test your patience? Work with animation.
I could imagine.
Yes.
Well, Eric, I wish the movie Hamlet 2 great success and great fortune, and best to you and all your future projects.
I appreciate it.
Thank you much.
Thank you.